decoys, believe it or not, have been claimed to be the finest folk art, American folk art, simply because it is the oldest American folk art. We actually learned decoy making from the native, the American native.
This demonstration shows virtual creatures that were evolved to perform specific tasks in simulated physical environments. Most of the creatures are results from independent evolutions. Some developed strategies similar to those in real life. Once they're evolved, multiple copies of these creatures can be made and simulated together in the same environment.
The stone here was molten once, and when it actually solidified, it locked in a certain amount of shapes, styles, angles that are natural to the earth. And anything we can paint, I think we could find it inside of a rock. You can find some metamorphic rock, and if you break it open, you may see the design of a bird. But was it intentional? No, it was a haphazard formation of minerals. And they will continue to do this till it opens. Stone would be here. I could pick up a stone and it could have been put there 1,000 years ago and never moved an inch, except for maybe earthquake and all. Well, I'd like to see the Egyptians float this big piece, however they used to do it, by pieces this size. And to the Earth's own discretion, you know, what comes in where and how it's left. All this old cable, this was for hoisting out very large blocks of it. And we see hundreds and hundreds of quarry drill marks. And this aids in separating and fracturing the rock. And you can find them on every piece, almost. And these were pneumatically drilled in, either by power driving or actually just hammer driven.
Alrighty.
Okay, yeah, this is a type of a natural breakage here or quarry breakage that I would certainly use in my sculpture. It already has a geometric resemblance of something, and I could design this into an imaginative piece. You have a natural riff of a curve in it, and my imagination can take this far. Actually, I can set it up by itself now, I believe. But this is what you can find from the pieces already broken. I don't have to do any hammering here. I can do the work at home if I can get it on the truck. I get it in my, start it off on this end if I wanted to. This ground we walk on has been producing itself within a rock cycle even. The larger rocks going back to the smaller going back into the earth, being pressed together again, coming out as another larger piece. And that's a part of the rock cycle of metamorphic, igneous, and sedimentary rocks. And that cycle goes on even though it's hard for us to realize it because the time scale is very, very long. And we are only a copy of what the earth can produce. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust, I still believe we came from this earth also. And the earth is alive. It's not inanimate, it is alive. Some kind of grinding thing there. Yeah, here's the wheel. It's right here. Oh, bucket of something. Wow. Some nice dark stone here. Oh, it's not coming. This goes from about 100 feet in the ground, like straight down the ground 100 feet. But how would you get 100 feet down into the ground? Dig, but there's another way you get down there. How do you get water out of the ground?
Well.
A well. And how do you get a well made? By
Wood, brick.
By how would you make it?
Buckets.
By how would you get down there? Besides digging, drill. Yes, drill. You would use a drill rig. And this particular drill rig has a core barrel. It'll be an open barrel, hollow. It'll spin real fast, and they'll press the penetration of it, and it'll actually cut a cylinder like this. But this was done in a limestone mine. It's full of shells. You can see shells all in it. And they wanted to see what was down there, or the condition of the shells at 100 feet. So if they want to mine 100 feet, they would know what's there.
Say, do you like mystery stories? Well, we have one for you. In the tradition of all good mysteries, it's complete with a haunted house and ghosts out of the past. The mystery is time. The haunted house is space. In our true story, the ghosts travel at the speed of light, and they come straight out of the past. Your past. Yes, time is a mysterious thing. Have you ever tried to define time? The harder you search for a definition, the more elusive it becomes. We're going to explore the mystery of time in the laboratory. Before we find the ghosts, we'll have to sort through some facts, but we'll find them, for they're very real.
The most important piece of equipment is right here. It's a super high-speed camera. I like to call it a time microscope. It does to time what the microscope does to physical dimension. Would you start the camera, Doctor? Now, ready?
That clay there.
Right there's another big chunk of it.
Well, you better go down a little bit deeper, Donnie, because
Getting
That's
too
got a
much
lot
of
of
that
dirt in it.
topsoil in it.
well, I tell you what, come over here and dig. Now, I ain't gonna throw chunk by chunk up there. Hang your bucket. Oh, over here, over there.